The car crash scene. Well, that night was wild. There was a lot of emotions involved. We were worried about, okay, first, the anxiety. Who in the hell crashes a car at 85 miles an hour on purpose into a tree on one take? We did. And it was cold, and we were scared, not really scared, but concerned about the men who did, our stunt men, that they would get hurt, but they didn't. And it was a one-take deal. There was no room for messing up, so we had to take it real serious, and it was my first movie. I didn't know what to expect. It was just a lot going on. It was late at night. We'd been shooting since 8-something in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning comes around. We're starving. It's cold. But all in all, it worked out perfect on the first take. There was no problems at all. And my hair got ruined in the midst of it all.
It was crazy. I mean, I was real nervous, but you know, like she said, we took it seriously, and I spent like about 45 minutes just getting into character in the car, and I just worked myself up into an emotional mess so that it all went off, as swimmingly as it could. And yeah, I think it turned out great. The crash went through great. Nobody got hurt. We were racing sunlight by the time that the crash actually occurred. So they smashed the windshield out, and she went and laid on the ground about 40 feet ahead of the car, and her hair got ruined, that's a whole other dilemma within itself. But I went and got in the car, and we played off the car crash scene. We did it in just a few takes, just in time to beat the sun coming up. So it went as good as it possibly could, in my opinion.
The way Wade got into character was amazing. I guess if we didn't have the history that we have with each other, I don't think he could have got into that character the way he did. Because, I mean, I freaked out because you were great.
Thanks. Hey, you were too.
Thank you.
And yeah, it definitely made it easier, because her and I have quite a bit of history, to say the least. Yeah, it was a wild, crazy night, and yeah, we'll probably never have a night quite like that ever again. It was just so unique within itself.
Ladies first.
Well, Audie. It was what made it unique next to other movies is it's in that whole part of the spectrum, and up with other movies similar to Tomorrow Morning, in the respect that you don't know what in the world is going to happen next. You don't know what's coming. It's not one of those movies where you can get up and go to the bathroom and come back and expect to know what's going on, because if you do that, you will get lost. I mean, there's just so much craziness going on, so much insanity, so much quick change, and it's just all around kind of like a roller coaster ride of a movie. And I've always loved movies, watching movies like that, and to be it was really a great experience to actually be a part of one.
It's unlike any other movie I've ever seen, and I'm proud to be a part of it. It was unpredictable, very exciting, very controversial also, even with some of my beliefs in the way I think. But like Wade said, I was just proud to be a part of it. It opened my eyes to a lot of issues that you normally don't think about every day. And also you think, like when one of the first scenes of the movie, which I won't, it brought emotions for me, just for experiences that I've been through, and I can only imagine that other people's been through, down to the parent not understanding, trying to change someone, the prostitute going through the assault, the wife not being happy at home, just everything about it. There's so many different stories, so many different lives involved. Like Wade said, if you miss a minute of it, you're lost. I mean, you're not lost, but you've lost something that's going to help you understand what happened next, and you don't want to go to the bathroom anyway because you want to see what happened next. I loved it. Wade is my best friend. He's not. He's the love of my life. He's my mentor. He is that one friend your parents always told you about. You'd be lucky if you have one friend in your whole life that, well, Wade's that friend. We've been together since we were 15. You know, that's 17 years later. We're still together. And I mean, he's been my friend when I didn't deserve a friend. And when things were bad, he was there, as well as when they were good. So, I mean, working with Wade I'm blessed because for that to be my first movie and my first part, and the scene, the things that happen, like, you know, the car scene and so forth, it made it a lot easier because of the relationship we have.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, and we have a good time. You know, I mean, he's my family.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Denice and I go way, way, way back when we were kids. I mean, she's just been a total blessing in my life. I mean, I don't even think I'd be here right now if it weren't for her. I mean, she's helped me. I mean, we have been through everything together you can think of, you know, from just everything imaginable that life could throw at you. I mean, you can imagine that we've been through over you know, the past 15 or so years that we've known each other. And yeah, she's been there, you know, with me through the thick and thin. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better blessing than Denice.
Thanks.